It is pro-war, it is pro-American state, it is pro-capitalism, it is so emotionally manipulative, it makes me want to fucking kill myself. Y- Oh, there's this lady character, like, oh, is this true love? And then she, like, joins the hippies and she preaches peace, and then she gets AIDS and dies, and then gets abused, and it's all her own fault. Oh my god. The way they depict the Vietnam War in this movie deserves an Oscar. I have never. This movie is so bad. He has a black friend, and then his black friend dies in the Vietnam War, and he gives his black friend's family his shrimping company because his black friend really loves shrimp, and he was the shrimp man. And they were like maids in his house or something, and then so they get a bunch of money from the shrimping company, so the white lady is their maid this time. Whoa, they really got him. Got to clarify that his black friend's family, they're also black. Explicitly make the filmmaking choice for him to be too retarded to use a gun properly. So in the Vietnam War segment, we are certain that he didn't kill anyone, thus preventing any kind of, complexity. There was one good scene in this film, and that was when some kids threw rocks at his face and then he bled. I would have liked to see more of that. There were no twists, no turns, no surprises. If there's a character, they're gonna die, or something bad's gonna happen, and then Forrest feels really bad, and then you feel really sad because this character who Forrest loves, and you love Forrest because he has so much love in his heart. And so you feel really bad because when you know to feel bad because they play the sad music. Um, and also it's very sad scene because they've just died. Or gotten their legs blown off in Vietnam, and that was a US American soldier. They don't show no Viet Cong soldiers. They get attacked by the Viet Cong and they just don't show any of them. There's not a single soldier. Like, and they show the only Vietnamese people in this movie are like some rice farmers that they just go past. Oh, this is the worst. Why does this movie? I'm Robert Zemeckis, you fucking hack. The woman, she does LSD, and then she does cocaine, and then she does heroin, and then she gets AIDS and dies. And that's what's gonna happen to you if you use LSD. It's like literally, this is exactly what the CIA would make if they decided to make a movie. Absolutely demonizes the Black Panthers, any kind of social movement that was even remotely anti-establishment. They get portrayed as abusers, as unreasonable, as on drugs all the time. Oh, it's disgusting, this movie. I just can't even fathom. Like, I haven't seen American Sniper. I need to see that one, but I feel like it's instead of just being military propaganda, it's so roundly um in support of everything that baby boomers grew up with. And it toes the party line on everything. Watergate scandal, in fact, was a bad thing. So it's very nuanced when you lieutenant character he wants to die in a war, and when Forrest Gump saves him from getting his fucking legs blown off, he's like, no, I wanted to die in a war. Why'd you have to save me from dying? Because his father before him died in a war, and his father before him, and his father before him died. He's so sad, in fact, about not dying in a war that he becomes an alcoholic and fucks a bunch of prostitutes. He's not allowed to get AIDS though, because he's a good person. He served his country, don't you? Forrest Gump at the end is like, looking back on it, I kind of liked the Vietnam War, even though my best friend in the world died. It is also, I think, insanely ableist. It's so infantilizing. There's like the message is, hey, you know that disableds can love as well. what the characters in the you know that the characters don't actually get that Forrest Gump is he's too retarded to love. But it turns out that they're people you know that they have love in there. He was sad when his friend died. If you find this movie funny, you need to be shot. There is not a single good joke in it. It's horrendous. Like American humor can be really good sometimes, and it's so the fucking scene with John. I cannot believe that anyone found that funny. Oh, that fucking shit. Oh, I wanted to be. Ah! No, no, it was torture. I'll never watch it again. I am never watching this movie again. Fuck you. No video. No video. Will never watch. Showed footage from this Zapruder film, and just to feel something after they didn't even show the fucking death, so I had to go and watch it on YouTube. It didn't help. I felt worse after watching it because I would have to. That was real filmmaking. Adrian Zapruder, you are a real filmmaker. Robert Zemeckis, you are like 10 tiers below. Fuck you, Robert. What you need to think about what you've done. These people lived through the Vietnam War, and then you make this movie to bait their nostalgia to make them think that they liked it. And now all of the fucking idiots think that the Vietnam War was like a fun time. Why? Oh, American media is like 99.9% propaganda. You have just this shit beamed into your brains. That concludes my thoughts on the 8.8 stars out of 10 on IMDb movie 1994. You have got to see this movie if you are interested in how American propaganda works. Um, if you're like English, you will see right through it immediately. If you're American, you'll probably fucking love it. If you're German, you might get very concerned about the future of the world.
The good thing about Vietnam